Right now, yes. All right, guys. Let me get the prompt up. We're live on TikTok. Um, it's also a birthday as well. It's also a birthday as well. Yeah, pretty late. Pretty late. Live. Can anyone hear me? Everyone hear me? 10 p.m. Eastern time. 10 p.m. Eastern time. The proposition is abortion. Both of them are actually having a proposition that they are defending. Just setting it up so they can get ready. Genesis has a proposition it should be legal, and Stitch is having a affirmative is a that it should be illegal. I have three judges. Supposedly, I have Jacob, I have Candy, and waiting for a third person. So yeah. So the format's gonna be 5 minute intros, about an hour of cross examination, 5 minute closing, and then Q&A. A lot of let's say drama is happening. So I think this will take that away, hopefully. In total, not each. No, no, thank you. At best, it should be 30 each. So an hour in total. Yeah, I was listening to it while playing Fortnite. I was listening to the drama. Yeah, I muted you because I don't want people to hear the Fortnite in the background. So I'm setting it up to make sure everything is working because I value punctuality. Yes, we are playing Fortnite. I will repeat the rules of the debate. 5 minute intros, 1 hour cross examination. Basically, it's kind of like both of them are like kind of having 30 minutes of going back at it per position, and then 5 minute closings. I think that's Genesis him here himself. This is a very last minute debate, so I apologize. Genesis and Stitch don't really understand what punctuality is. No offense. Rose, I think we should play brain rot in Fortnite. Hello, Theo. Thank you. I had to mute Rose so I can focus on the game. Hello, Rose? Why
Why
are
do
you?
bo- why do both sides say affirmative?
Because they're having their own position that they're both arguing, that's why.
That's crazy. That's all I wanted to ask.
Oh, okay. Oh, Mermaid's a mod, hopefully. Um, yeah, so I started really, really, really early to make sure everybody's here. I'm still maybe having the judges, so we have two right now. It's 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not sure if I should. Okay, it's gonna be on
Is
YouTube, so if you missed it,
is Stitch still a mod?
yes, I'll
You
mod him.
have yeah, you have to unmod him.
Yeah, I can't have him muting people. Okay, unmod, unmod J as well. unmod Rose as well. That's a definite. Oh, unmod Genesis. Everybody else survives for now. Have to unmod some other people. I mean, I don't go live as much, but you know. Should I unmod Tiff? Okay, unmod him too. Can you please ready up in brain rot so I can unlock some stuff in the meantime I'm waiting? If you have any questions about the debate, let me know. It's in 30 minutes from now, 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Not you rushing me.
It's downloading. Let me invite it to Stitch actually on Discord. Oh, now Mermaid wants to play Call of Duty. Okay. Right after I deleted Call of Duty, I think Candy's going to be one of the judges. Jacob is a maybe. Maybe Theo could be a judge. Oh, we have someone.
Hello,
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. So you guys are talking about abortion?
Yeah, we're hosting a debate in 30 minutes.
Oh, Stitch. I think I know that Stitch dude.
Yeah, he's quite the interesting character.
Yeah, I kinda dislike him.
Yeah, to
I'm
be
pretty.
honest, these are arguably like two of the most disliked people.
Yeah, he
Uh,
blocked me because of like making fun of his face.
oh, that's not
Yeah.
good.
Like I was just trolling. I put his face as my profile picture and cookified it.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Theo. Maybe if no one else shows up, we might need to make you a a judge.
Okay. I'll do that if no one else shows up.
Yeah, the guy in the comments. Yeah, Theo might need to be a judge. Well, all the other judges should be up here.
Yo, oh wait, I know Theo. What's up,
Yeah,
Theo? So wait, what are your guys' stance on abortion though?
evil should be eradicated.
So you're an abolitionist?
I wouldn't say I fit necessarily in the abolitionist category, but should be eradicated.
Are you like pro-life then? Like you're pro-life that just believes it should be eradicated?
Yeah,
Do you believe like criminalizing the mother?
yeah.
Isn't that an abolitionist like, standpoint though?
Well, abolitionists specifically, the Norman abolitionists, have this very specific view that one, you have to be a Protestant Christian.
Wait, what's a Protestant Christian? Like what?
They someone who isn't a Catholic or an Orthodox, so they subscribe to sola scriptura. Faith, basically, the Bible is the only infallible authority. I don't want to straw man their position, but something like that, yes. And that's what they adhere to.
So that's it? That's what like a Norman abolitionist?
No, that's not the only thing. That's one of the main things. They also don't support. They also don't support incrementalist bills. Um, basically, they wouldn't sign a heartbeat bill. They wouldn't sign any bills unless they completely ban abortion. Um, and that's kind of like the main difference. And obviously they charge the mother as well. So that's kind of like the main thing. Yeah,
So
if X could explain it because he's an abolitionist, he could explain it better. Yeah, down there. So what were you gonna say?
you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, so if they if they try to pass a law where it says they ban 95% of abortion, but they keep the 5%, they won't agree with that.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
That's really the main difference. And they also don't argue from a secular view either.
Hold
All
on.
Yeah, that what I noticed, that they don't argue from the secular view. They argue from like the Bible, right?
yeah,
Even like if the person like the debating is like agnostic or an atheist, they still argue from the Bible,
yes.
which isn't like I feel like the greatest tactic in a debate.
I think there's a time and place for it. What was the real Kevin gonna say? Was he gonna say something?
Wait, what were you gonna say about the incrementalism? Incrementalism is like you would pass a heartbeat bill, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said. They wouldn't sign
Okay.
that.
Would you sign the heartbeat bill?
In some cases, if there's no other option, probably yeah. I don't agree with it morally, but I mean, it's better than nothing.
Do you have any exceptions? Just wondering.
Under my semantics of abortion, no, but I do have the medical exception just to say that.
But
Of course, the
okay.
Catholic would have the
Do you
medical.
believe there's like any medical exceptions?
Yeah, I just said yeah.
Like what? Do you?
Well, I don't. When I mean abortion, I don't mean like a lethal termination. I just say like just a termination. In that case, if there's a scenario where the pregnancy needs to end prematurely, can remove the child without lethally doing so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not against. That's not like abolitionists will say the same thing. I don't know if you joined my boy
No, they
Mendoza's
won't.
live before. He says that like you can remove the child. We just telling you not to kill the child. Like intentionally kill the child, bro.
No, abolitionists believe there's like no medically necessary abortion.
Yeah, because there
Well, that,
isn't.
well,
Is
that,
there
well,
anybody here that's pro-abortion?
no.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I don't know. Actually, are you pro life?
Me?
who?
No, the person below you. Jib, I think.
Yeah, I'm pro-life, I would say.
Oh, nice. We're just hosting. We're just waiting for the debaters to show up. It's gonna start in 20 minutes.
What's gonna be today? Why didn't they do this on the weekend, dude?
I don't know. They
I'm
picked a very bad time. They wouldn't
Yeah.
respond.
But what are they debating? They're debating abortion, but what's like
Well,
they're both pro
Genesis.
life.
Well, Genesis is actually pragmatically pro-choice now. So
He's an Eastern Orthodox Christian. How can you be like what?
morally is against it, but he thinks it should be legal.
so he's a Phil bro.
That would go against like his whole theology. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Is he kind of like a Phil bro?
No, what is a Phil bro? I keep saying
A Phil bro
people
is
say that.
someone that just switches between stances.
no, I think he actually does believe this, but I think he's very. Let's just leave it at that.
Like a famous Phil bro on this like app, like around the abortion community is Yapkin. Yapkin's pretty famous.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Don't let a certain somebody. His name rhymes with Zach. Don't let a certain somebody on the panel. It didn't start yet. It starts in 20 minutes.
Are
Hello,
they
Mr.
even
Terry.
gonna show up?
That's a
hopefully he doesn't.
LARPer, by the way.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Mr. Tone.
Thank
Wait, you're
you.
talking about Yapkin? Yapkin's a
what about
LARPer?
like Protect? How would you answer when they ask you like kill this one child or save a million lives? Like how would you answer that?
I'm not a utilitarian. I'm not gonna do that. I would say no. I'm not a utilitarian.
And also,
If you're gonna kill the million
pragmatically wrong.
people, you're gonna
What-
save the embryo.
What's the difference between a Phil bro and a LARPer?
typically uses like rhetoric or words that obviously a layman wouldn't understand to just knowledge gap people.
Yeah, doesn't
LARPer
Yapkin does
just
that though?
yeah. Well, I don't really hang around him, but a LARPer just takes a position in which they don't believe in just for the hell of it.
Yeah, he does.
My friend used to LARP just to like understand the pro-choice view a little bit more.
No, we don't need to understand it. We have a good idea of what it is.
No, well, he just tried to like he'll run different arguments to find holes in it, and then because he's an abolitionist, but he holds to like Kant or some shit like that, some Kant shit.
He's a consequentialist.
He holds to like Immanuel Kant, but I don't remember his whole argument.
Oh,
That was a
Kant
good
is
argument.
if I'm not mistaken, Kant is a consequentialist, right?
yeah, he is.
No,
I think
he's a deontologist. if I'm not mistaken.
I have a
yeah, he's a
question.
ontologist.
Who
Yeah.
do y'all think had like the strongest like stance or like arguments, the best arguments? Do you think like pro-choicers, pro-lifers, or abolitionists has the best arguments?
Pro-life, I've seen pro-life lead to absurdity, and pro-choice just leads to like absurdity, bro. Like the one thing I never
Abolitionism.
understood about pro-choice either is like they would be like, "Yeah, you can kill the child, but you can't eat it."
Who
Like
do you
what?
think the
Some
best
will
pro?
die on that hill. Some will die on that hill.
Makes sense to me. But
Oh, hello, new people. We have this person named Johnny. We have this person named Not Finesse. Not Finesse is on here, and I haven't seen you in a while. Hello.
Who do you
I
think?
just came up real quick to ask if you were familiar with the doctrine of double effect, so you could explain it to Vu.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I would.
Because I couldn't type it in the comments. He's unsure about it, but I would say, like, as a Catholic, we could like hold to that and still like say like be pro-life.
Oh, I
Wait,
didn't know you
can
were a
you
Catholic.
say the stance again? Not finesse.
oh, it's like I'm reading it right now. It's like
Kind of lengthy. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I didn't like type it.
It's self-defense.
Can you message it to me?
Doctrine of double effect.
it's like a bad effect if it's foreseeable. It's not that bad or something like it's not intended, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Make it like neutral, like
Oh
that
yeah,
said. Like
this
thing.
is what the Catholics hold to. Yeah, not surprised.
Yeah,
No
the true
offense.
church. The true church. Yeah.
Church, yeah.
Anywho, we're waiting for the judges. I might need to get some people's judges. So Candy and Jacob are the two judges so far,
Can I
and
be a
then
judge?
and then we need a third, and then we're waiting for the debaters. They better not chicken out. It'd be a very bad look on them. Yeah, there is.
I'm betting on Stitch right now. I'm not gonna lie. I think Stitch will pull through.
I think he's gonna crash out though during the debates.
Genesis is holding to pro-choice.
Yeah.
Who do we think's going to get rhetorical first?
I'm betting on Genesis right now.
Yeah.
Probably
This is
gonna bet
obviously
on
gonna get
Stitch.
rhetorical first, but I think Stitch would be like more consistent.
I think he's gonna crash out.
He's obviously wrong, but yeah, I don't know why the hell he holds to this bull.
Hey Tone, can we eat the child? Can we kill the child but not eat it?
Yeah,
Maybe.
It's at 10. It's
As long as
literally
you
like
eat it with
15 minutes.
creatine. If you eat
It's
the
in
child
15
with
minutes.
creatine, yeah.
Oh, hello, Mr. Jason. How you doing, Mr. Jason?
Oh, Jason for Justice.
Yeah, I like his lives.
Crazy.
Rose, stop hitting me in Fortnite.
That wasn't me, that was Nay.
Rose, why you hitting him in Fortnite?
Okay, I'll be taking this thing. Okay, whoever hits me gets muted. All right, so 15 minutes. That's when the debate starts.
They're not coming. I bet like $50 both of them dip out.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen, but yeah, I have a feeling.
Maybe at $100.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Sav the dog groomer. Pleasure to meet you on the panel.
Oh my gosh. I'm so
Wait,
mad. I was
who's betting
supposed to
100
not
bucks?
work. So I was not supposed to work after Friday. Now I gotta work all next week up until I have to go in for hopefully not a C-section, but yeah. I also have novovirus or whatever that shit's called, so that's lovely.
Holy
What's
shit. Norovirus? You got the...
Virus, yeah.
Are you in America?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Get out of America.
And I'm 37 weeks pregnant, so I'm not enjoying my life.
Is it a
right
boy
now.
or girl?
Girl?
Oh,
W, congrats.
W, chat.
Yeah, I have to go in. Well, she was supposed to be due February 17th, but she's breached, so I have to get the ECV, which means they literally have to like push on my stomach as hard as they can to like flip her.
What's
And
your
it's
like baby's
Huh?
generation again? Like your like Sigma generation?
So
Something like that.
wait, what her generation would be?
Yeah, like beta generation. I
Yeah,
forgot.
it's like Gen Beta or Beta, whatever you
Alpha,
want to
right?
say.
I don't know. Alpha.
No,
No,
Alpha
that's
was
the
a gen
that's the
before.
current one.
Oh.
No? That's
Yeah,
it.
Alpha is before Beta.
Yeah, Alpha is before
Beta
beta.
is just based off of like the generation of like AI and all that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You like
Gen
AI? I make
beta.
AI videos. I
Like,
make AI videos.
you're a beta. You're a beta female. That's crazy to say.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to like hear that a child would be called like Beta, but I'd rather be called like X or Z.
Next generation is gonna be called Sigma. Watch.
Oh my gosh, don't say that. That's weird.
Yeah, it
That
is
would be terrible.
Gen Sigma.
So, if in case you're remembering, it's Tone's birthday. I believe he's like 30.
Happy birthday, Unc. Unc status.
No, don't let that person up. Don't let that person up.
Who is it?
It's the guy who I told you because we had some problems. We saw this guy doing something. You cannot let them up.
Doing what?
He did something on somebody's live. Yeah.
If I could guess,
This is like the 12th time he's done this too.
like, is it bad?
Yeah.
Like,
A certain type of salute.
Even try to guess.
oh, I thought my mind is dirty. Never mind. I would think of something else.
We'll just call him Lord Voldemort for the time being.
The one that shall not be named.
Yeah.
Just don't name him. Yeah, but like, I didn't even think of that. Like, I know that's bad, but I would think of something way worse.
Yeah. So the debate's gonna be starting in about 10 minutes.
They're not gonna show up.
Yeah, I'm kind of very irritated when I have a debate set at a certain time that they agree to, and punctuality. You should be there like 20 minutes before the debates. That's my opinion.
Well, I can't blame them for not showing up. Like, not everybody's on TikTok 24/7. They have stuff going in their life.
Yeah,
Like,
I get
like
it,
more
but they
important stuff.
specifically agreed to being here at this very specific time.
Unless they like made like a timestamp and told like Google or Siri to remind them about it, I don't think they're gonna show up.
Oh, I don't use Google. That's demonic. I use Yahoo.
Bro, what?
Or I use Safari too.
Bro, tell me you're
Did you say
lying.
Yahoo?
Yeah.
How
Are
is
you 50?
Google demonic?
Yeah.
This guy's like 50.
I use Bing. I use
Oh my
Bro,
gosh,
you-
don't bring
you-
back Bing, please.
This dude probably
You
thinks
also do you
Pokemon
also
is
use
AOL.
demonic.
Facebook? You use
Yeah.
Facebook?
Do
I
you
use
think
MySpace too.
Wait.
The debater is here himself.
Protect? Do you think Pokemon is demonic?
Yeah. Hello. No, I don't think Pokemon's demonic. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is demonic. But I don't watch it.
How the fuck do you think Yu-Gi-Oh's demonic but not Pokemon? Makes no
I
sense.
know.
Aren't Pokemon just like pets? Aren't they just like ordinary?
Yeah, they're like pets, but there's this one like church or like this one priest back then just like talking about and ranting about how Pokemon's demonic. Like they have like the energy, calling it like a symbol, like a bad symbol, the eye energy.
Definitely Dragon Ball is not demonic.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Pretty demonic.
Hello. Hello.
Shut
We're
up.
waiting for Stitch. The panel's kind of stacked, but we're waiting
Yeah.
for.
I told you Stitch was gonna dip.
No, it's 10 minutes.
Bro, bro, I'm not excited for a pro-choice W, bro. No.
No, Stitch is like top tier, so I would, you know.
Stitch is
I'm gonna
I
just
top
go
don't
ahead
know.
and
Why
tier.
is
say
everybody?
silent.
Why is this like exciting? What?
Stitch is not top tier.
Yeah, no, I LARPed against Stitch like a week ago, and that was really bad for Stitch.
I'm
Bro,
not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna like
you
sleep
know,
through
I
this.
would like to see Error versus Yapkin debate.
Wait, did he say error? Is he talking about Dan?
Yes.
Bro. Oh my god, that would be bad. Bro, you know Yapkin got dog walked by 11, right? Well, it
I
wasn't
don't
really
care.
dog walk.
Yapkin is still funny as shit, though.
Bro, that would be like
I
a
like
crime.
Yeah,
napkin,
what is
napkin, bro,
this
but
like unreasonable?
Dan would destroy napkin, bro.
Yeah,
He's
that's
top
like
tier too.
that's not fair, bro.
A little, bro. And I like Yapkin, like I do.
Wait,
The
wait,
funny,
wait, what?
the
Wait,
funny thing is I'm not even LARPing. This is my
Wait,
actual
Protect,
position.
I know.
you have judges, right?
I have two. I'm hopefully they should be here by now. I might have to switch to a new.
I can judge
Almost
if you
slurred
need.
you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you can. You're the third judge. Yeah, you'll be the third judge.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's
Yeah.
it's a pragmatic debate, right?
In a way, yeah.
This
Kind
shit is
of.
gonna be a snooze
Thank you
fest.
for the
No, I'm
roses.
trolling.
Yeah, this is gonna
Like
be
8 more
that's gonna be a
minutes, right?
but, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
8
Bro,
more.
like when people are like, they're gonna be using like real words, and I'm gonna just be like abortion should be allowed because the mother. It's just gonna sound like robots speaking, but I don't know. Like pragmatic debates used to be fun, but now that I started like studying a little bit of Phil, now that it's just like so like annoying. I don't know.
You
Like,
should
I
be here by
recognize
Shut your
your
now.
bitch
voice.
ass up.
Logic.
We need to get some people. We need to get some people. You know, we need to clear the way. We need to make way. Because we have like 9 minutes.
All I know is that Tone is about to win this debate. That's all I know.
Yeah,
Wait,
man.
Tone,
Bro.
Mr. Tone, do you want to be a judge?
No, this is gonna be like boring as shit. I'm about to go enjoy the rest of my birthday.
I want
What? Fuck outta here.
Lucario up here.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, this is gonna be
okay, so
boring as
Kenny's
shit.
judge number 2. You have Logic, and Jacob is supposed to be here. But
Tone, are you saying that I'm a boring debater?
No. You
I have
are
a question.
wrong.
Who y'all
but
think
yeah,
will win
you
in a
are.
debate?
This is about
Era
to be
or
boring as shit.
Haiti
Like,
abolitionist?
all right, we need a.
Your shit, Genesis.
All
That's
right,
what
we
I'm
need
trying
to.
to
We're
say.
gonna
I'm
make
not
some room
saying
for
your
some
shit.
people.
It's just that my birthday is a little bit more important.
Silence. We need to make some room for some people. Wait, based? Who is based again? I think that might be. I'm not sure who that is. I'm gonna make some
Bro,
room
do
for some
not
people.
let base judge. Wait, if we're
No,
talking about
don't
the
let
same
base.
base.
Don't let base up here.
I'm gonna have to
You
make
can-
some room. So number 1, Rose removed me from Fortnite, so you're definitely getting dropped. Johnny doesn't like Batman versus Superman, so you're definitely getting dropped.
Yo, Batman versus Superman is golded.
Yeah.
We're not
what's
gonna
up?
we're not gonna like throw away the fact that you're bad at Fortnite. Right.
Hey, we were cooking earlier.
Yo, Logic, why don't you want me to judge, bro? What's going on?
I think you're fucking terrible at like assessing conversations.
Really?
No drama. Leave it out. Leave it out. No drama.
Well, I'm just curious.
Base is my boy. I'm trolling, but I
No,
don't
no,
think
we're boys.
I
No,
don't
I'm
think
not.
he'd be a
I'm
good
not fit
judge, though.
to. I'm not fit to judge an abortion debate. I can't. I haven't
thank
like
you.
tried debate. I don't really have the knowledge for it. Wait, Genesis, are you affirming pro-choice?
I'm affirming
This
pro-choice.
is so.
Oh
this is
my
cute.
God,
Oh,
that's
look at that.
okay.
All right,
Because
this
Genesis
is for
is a low tier anyway, so who cares?
Yeah,
this
that's
is
not.
for,
That's,
I'm a
all
freaking
right, this is
pro.
for
dude.
Mr. Tone. So happy birthday. There you go.
I appreciate it.
Tone, how old are you turning?
I'm 30.
yeah, Genesis.
30?
What do you think your priest would say about
That's
affirming
crazy.
pro-choice? I'm
You
just
were
kind of
born like
curious.
in the 90s.
Yeah, I talked to my priest about it. I don't hold any kind of views that go against the church. So
Really,
All right,
but we say that abortion is a mortal sin and is reprehensible. So
I agree with
Still
that.
a sin. He agrees with that.
Holy fucking low tier.
Hold
How
on,
does
hold
he
on.
agree with
Hold
that?
on,
He's pro-choice.
Wait, hold on,
Argument
hold on.
word for word.
So wait, so Genesis, you're telling me that like people can be in the church and then have opinions that oppose the church?
Wait, how does this oppose the church? I'm saying that I don't agree with abortion.
I thought you said you're pro-choice for this debate.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
All right,
Are
enough.
you
We're
Yeah,
gonna
LARPing?
that
Who's
enables
gonna
more
who's gonna
abortion to
break it
happen. Are
to
you
him?
fucking
Here, I'll
stupid,
break
bro?
it to him.
wait a
Ace.
minute. Wait a minute. They're debating each other, Stitch and
Yeah, no, I'll
Genesis.
just sit on.
So we're gonna save that until Stitch gets here. So I'm gonna have to remove a lot of people from the panel, so to save some space. So only
Genesis,
the
you're a
Stitch is
LARPing
running.
orthodox, by the way.
Okay, real quick though.
only the judges and debaters should be here. So we have Logic, Candy, and Jacob should be here.
Real quick, I'm gonna
I-
just proverbially put my hand on Base's shoulder and tell him, just keep studying, man. Keep reading.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny that you call me a LARPing Orthodox when you invite me to multiple lives to come save your ass. So,
Name one.
dude, I can take the screenshots.
You're going
you
against
spam
this.
all my
You're a
account.
fucking moron. You're going against the church.
All
with
right,
this
How?
debate. You realize
How am I
that,
going
right?
against the church?
Chill.
All right, we're gonna
Let it
drop
go.
this. Enough. We're just gonna move on. So the only people who should be here are the judges and the debaters. So I'm going to move
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna go like do some birthday shit, whatever that like encompasses.
Also, guys, I just want to flag I'm only here to LARP, so go, or sorry, not LARP, grift. Go ahead and send some gifts over to your boy Logic. I'm just here to grift.
Logic, send me the gifts.
All right, enough. All right,
I'm
have a
gonna
good
go ahead
birthday.
and-
Have a good birthday. Have a good
Yeah,
birthday.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute that low tier though. All right, but y'all have a nice day.
Good one, tell him happy birthday.
All right.
See you later. Happy birthday, Tom.
Okay, so in 5 minutes, I'm gonna invite Stitch again. Probably the most
Thank you
important
for the
person.
gifts, W Lafubu. Thank you so much. This is gonna be all off the dome, bro, because I gotta do some stuff while this debate goes on. I don't know if I'm even gonna have notes, but I'm gonna be chill because, like, I'm just that good of a judge.
All right, let me get my computer because I'm gonna be checking Discord at the same time. You know, again, a debate's at 10 o'clock. They show up like 4 minutes before the debates. It's kind of rude.
Yeah, if they show up, big if there. No, I'm trolling.
I mean, dudes did show up really late. It's like literally a minute before the debate started.
Before isn't late.
In my book, it is.
Whatever. That's early if you come a minute before.
You see, when I mean show up early, I don't mean like 1 minute before. I expect like 20 minutes before.
For what though?
Debate.
Sit and have a pre-debate?
Yeah, not all of us brownie people operate on black people time. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah, me
dear.
and BT3 started like a couple minutes early. Like, bro, I don't know why that debate got so many viewers. That was so weird.
Dang it, all my pages.
Wait, which one? Is that the one that I missed or a different?
It was me versus BT3. There was like 130 people for the whole debate. It was so weird.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama going here, I hear. And
Low tier versus low tier combat, and we still had 130 people in that
they should
bitch.
still be here. What's taking them so long?
Wait, it doesn't even say it doesn't even say what the topic is.
It literally says it right here.
Candy,
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna just let
Abortion.
you figure this one out on yourself.
Go away, Logic. Yeah, it says one word abortion. That doesn't say like what
We'll
the
explain.
actual
We'll explain. Anywho. Wait, Genesis.
explaining for
Actually,
Stitch.
Genesis. Wait a minute. Actually, what is the what's how's the format? Okay, Theo, just come up here. I need an extra judge.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Stitch and I agreed on pro-life versus pro-choice. I hold the pro-life 5-minute openings, closings, and then whatever 50 minutes back and forth dialogue.
Okay.
He said he might be a few minutes late.
Oh, that's definitely gonna take some points now.
Well, in the meantime, again, I know the topic is abortion. I'm just saying it doesn't say what the actual fuck, I can't proposition or whatever.
Basically, Genesis is pragmatically pro-choice. Don't know how far he's fallen somehow, and then Stitch is trying not to crash out during this debate.
Oh dear. Wait, Genesis, you're pragmatically pro-choice.
Yeah, abortion is still wrong.
That's
But just because something is actually you'll hear. You'll hear
Wait,
about that.
so what's the proposition or whatever that's being debated?
What we agreed on is pro-life versus pro-choice. I'm guessing which one's better. It's kind of what I took it as.
Man, the lack of tracking is wow.
Shut up, Protect. This.
Or
Oh
which
my
one's
God.
more productive? I mean, that's kind of what I surround my argument.
People be used to those dirty Philbros that are debating morality, so that's why they assume that's what the topic is.
The question
Well,
is,
that's what I'm
why is
saying.
this
All it
like
says-
so last minute?
If we're debating whether or not abortion is moral, we would just agree on it that it's going to be immoral. There's not much of a debate there.
Well, why was this debate like so last minute? That's the real question.
I don't know. Someone was probably like, "Yo, twin, trying to debate," and he was like, "Bet," and then they set that shit up, and here we are.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock and yet he's not here. Nowhere to be found. Sorry for the delay, guys.
It's
Wait,
9 o'clock. Fucking me, bro.
Stitch texted you, Genesis? Is that what you said?
He texted the group chat in Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not really a good look on him.
It's okay. I've never been late to a debate yet, so make sure to give me extra coins for it, people.
Yeah, I would give you coins, but I kind of need that money for my penthouse, my mortgage on my penthouse. So yeah.
Fuck
Wait,
no,
so to be
Genesis, nobody's sending you shit. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, fuck you, Logic.
Genesis,
You want to run the ones later too? We can run the ones. Bro.
Another
yeah,
four?
let's debate if abortion is immoral or not.
Well, there's not a debate there. I would agree with you that it's immoral.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'll say. What?
Sorry, when's your debate between Genesis? Meatball. That's the real question.
We still gotta set that up. I told her after I move, and I moved this weekend. That's why I didn't really want to have a formal this week, and more so next week. But it is what it is. I mean, I literally just threw this. I mean, I've been working on an argument, but I threw all this together today.
Oh, okay.
Hurry up, Stitch.
I think you met your match, Genesis.
My match?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Stitch. Your last few debates on here, you weren't really challenged, I would say.
Yeah. I agree.
Wait, so to be clear, the debate is about which is a better pragmatic stance?
Basically.
Sure. I mean, which one's more effective?
Effective.
Like
Toward what
ending.
goal?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
I'm just saying effective toward what goal, though?
Abortion being an obsolete.
I don't know, dude. Okay.
Like, do you think that you
then
can't
why would
hold a pro?
pro-choice-
Wait, do you think you can't hold a pro-choice position in hopes of decreasing abortions?
It depends on how you define pro-choice stance, but I would say no by my definition.
Well, isn't it just
As in we're
tolerating women's right to choose?
No, it's advocating for it, not tolerating.
Advocating for women's right to choose.
Look, if you want a 1v1 Candy next, you're going to have to wait till next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're just waiting for Stitch at this point. But no, I mean, it depends on how you define pro-choice, but I think pro-choice would be an advocation for this to be the way things are. Like, I don't know what else it would be.
So what's the base tweaker debate? That's a real question.
I mean, the guy that just consistently runs and runs and runs and yaps his mouth and then runs more.
Stitch is just gonna flake.
Oh, my goat is on panel. Everyone be quiet. What's up, Fun?
Oh my gosh! Hi, Logic.
Should have been
What's going on?
starting, but Mr. Stitch is late.
Yo, Genesis, you should convince Fawn to not be a Protestant. She's like starting to say. We should hop on a live later and figure it out.
I have class tomorrow, so I'll be able to talk to my teacher more. I can host probably soon-ish. Whenever.
Well, I have to judge this debate.
We can give it to somebody else.
Okay, well, we're Stitch.
He's late.
Just know that the Orthodox Church has never fallen into heresy.
Genesis, you're a pro-choice Orthodox Christian. I don't know why you're even unmuting right now.
Yeah, Genesis, why are you even talking, dumb fuck?
I'm just stating something that's descriptively true. I mean,
Have you
even
told your priest or father that you're pro-choice yet? Or what?
yeah,
What do you say?
yeah. None of my views contradict the church's views.
I don't
You
cap.
saying that abortion should be safe, accessible, legal, for like majority instances doesn't contradict the church's teaching?
Yeah, he's free
You
and
can
legal all
ask these
9 months.
questions. You can ask these questions after the debate.
Right.
Do they excommunicate people from
Dodge.
Orthodox Church? Do they excommunicate people?
You excommunicate? Yeah, you can get kicked out of the church.
Okay, I see. He should be here. He's late. He's probably door dashing or whatever.
All right, time to give shout outs to all my goats. You know, we got Dap in the comments, W Dap. We got Lily, W Lily. We got Court, my goat. You know, all of the goats here. I just wanted to give a shout out though.
I mean, to be clear, like Genesis is normatively pro-life in the fact that it's morally wrong to have abortion. The problem is that pragmatically speaking, the argument is to be had on what is more effective for ending abortion.
Well, we'll see what he brings up.
Ironically, I stay silent on the pragmatics. Like people ask me, like, should we ban abortion? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, I just know that shit's horrible.
All right. Stitch should be here. I don't think a forfeit is worthy of a victory.
No, just
Really
wait
not.
like 10 more minutes because he said he's gonna be late. So we gotta give him some grace, you know.
Well, Genesis is not an abolitionist. Oh, CC. I want to hear this person. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay.
An abolitionist would get absolutely fried by this argument.
Well, I hear there's a war. I won't bring it up. I hear there's a war between abolitionists. Just leave it at that.
Stitch is here. Oh, Fawn, thank you for the corn. W
Yeah.
Fawn.
Well,
Stitch said almost so.
Yeah, well, here's the debate. So the only people who should be up here, because starting pretty soon, Stitch is here, are the judges and the debaters.
Oh, Lily. Oh,
Yeah.
Fawn, thank you guys so much
to
for
see
the
you here,
gift. Thank you so
Cece.
much.
Okay.
W Lily, W Lily. Oh, yeah, Stitch is here. Stitch Bro 6, to be exact.
Quite the interesting profile picture he has there.
Wait, I'm gonna join back because I can't see people's profile pictures, and that shit is boring.
Yeah, I've
so-
been having that problem. That's yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
What a pussy. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Why are you giving Theonis? No, I'm just playing. Theonis for the homie. How would one go about acquiring about an EO? CC, hit me up. I'll send you a website. You can find your local EO church or parish with this website, and just talk to the church father.
Okay, I can't see my.
They're not Genesis isn't pro life anymore. I don't know what happened to him, but he's going to explain. I heard his position before. I spoke to him a little bit.
Yeah, I
They
heard
are
too. That
ops.
shit is ass. Oh, I'm trolling.
They are ops. I think. Good luck to you, debaters. Don't mute people. Only I will see fits to mute. Hopefully, it's gonna be a civil and calm debate, which is good. No crashing outs. No. I guess I shouldn't say it here, but no slurs. We'll just say that. Leave it at that.
What do you mean slurs?
A certain group of people would know.
Well, there goes my night plans. No, I'm kidding.
Like, if I call someone slow for not tracking an argument, is that a slur?
No, that doesn't count.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I
again,
just don't-
guys, I am here to grift. Try to get me to 67 gifts. Thank you, guys. Logic here, just grifting.
Yeah. Try not to use the three big slur words. How about those? Ignore those ones. Don't use those ones.
Like protects the fucking. No,
Yeah.
Much W Lily, W Lily.
So when you growing that fro out, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting braids or dreads or cornrows.
I'm growing my fro out, dude.
No, I don't like it. It's not drippy.
What do you mean? It's got to be drippy. What is drippy, bro?
You gotta style and pizzazz. It's not. I'm not feeling it with the fro.
Have you ever seen? What was that movie? It came out like 2006. Oh man, it's about the black spy people. Oh god, it's fucking hilarious though. But he has a
Black
nice
spy
ass fro.
people. Yeah, that really narrows it down.
It really does. Think about how many movies are only about black spies going against the white man.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Wait, is it the Black Klansman? No, that's not that.
No. That's a good movie though, but no. Thank you, Carmel. It is always drippy.
Don't listen to her. No, don't listen to her.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You get like a whole Jimi Hendrix vibe going on with a bandana up there, bro.
No, it's very impractical.
Blaze all over my brain.
No, it's very impractical. It feels like you can get like your hair tangled in a tree, and then it won't end well for you.
I mean, that is a pain. That's why you gotta pluck it.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. That's a little too complex.
You get a pick. You put the pick in your hair and pull out.
Okay.
Or do you have a hard time with the pulling out part?
We'll leave it at that. Well, actually, that's a sin in Catholicism. Actually, it's a sin. But yeah.
Undercover Brother. Thank you, Goth. Yes, that's the movie. It's a brilliant movie. Love the movie.
Yes, to just come. He's a little bit late. He's probably preparing for the debates. So yeah. We have one of our favorite supporters, Chicken, down there. Chicken Crazy. How you doing? We're gonna win Chicken Crazy. She's gonna come home to Rome one of these days.
CC, thank you for the gifts. WCC.
Okay, no gifts for me. Okay, I get it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, CC. Gosh, W67, thank you.
He's door dashing, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Genesis.
You messed up my 6-7, but thank you so much for the gifts, W10.
6-7. Yeah, put
Who
me in the
changed the
top
format?
box.
Wait, who
The
changed
fuck?
the format?
I don't know, but
Not me.
put me in the top box. Candy doesn't deserve that box.
I don't know how to
Shut up,
switch.
Genesis.
Shut up, Candy.
Okay, let's switch it. Okay. Hopefully, Candy doesn't say anything to Stitch this time.
I never say anything to Stitch.
Why did Genesis change his side? Because I'm always willing to adapt my position to what fits my worldview, what I believe is right and wrong, and I believe that this position is correct. So,
Protect.
I'm gonna put everybody at the bottom spot, and the debaters will be at the top.
good boy.
Good man. I think that's what you mean. A boy becomes a man when he gets married.
Yeah, just don't correct. Oh, CC, thank you for the coins. I was gonna say,
Wait.
just don't correct the part that he's calling you good. Like, that's probably where I would have been like, yeah, who are you talking to? I don't know that I would have made that distinction, but
Oh, there he is. There he is. All right. No,
Define-
I'm not accepting
define
any
good.
guest requests until the debate is over. Okay, so we're a little late. So, hello, guys. We're here at 10 at night having a formal debates between Genesis and Stitch. So the proposition is, of course, abortion, and they're both going to have their own positions that they're defending. So the format is 5-minute openings, 5-minute closings, and basically a 50-minute cross examination, to an hour basically. So, but before we start, to give each of them some time to introduce themselves, starting with Mr. Genesis. Go ahead. You may unmute yourself. You can introduce yourself.
Don't want to. I just want to say thank you to the judges and Protect for hosting this debate and judging the debate. I really appreciate you guys taking some time out of your day to keep the debate community entertaining. I want to thank my interlocutor Stitch for having this debate with me today as well, and willing to keep an open mind and at least learn or teach me something. I'm always willing to keep my mind open. I want to appreciate everybody else in the comments as well for tuning in the debate, showing support on either side. You guys rock. Hope you guys enjoy the debate. And otherwise, that's good.
All right, Mr. Stitch, want to introduce yourself?
Well, I mean, yeah. I guess just hoping for the best in this debate. And I guess hoping to represent the pro-life community. I feel like it's lacking a little bit, especially in the last couple of years. And I just hope to understand why there's a change. I guess there was a change. Genesis was pro-life, now they're pro-choice. I would like to understand what that change was, primarily, and how that aligns with the Christian worldview, which I would see as a contradiction. So hopefully we touch on that as well. But I guess I do commend on Genesis and having this debate with me. So
So we're gonna go to the 5 minutes intros for Genesis. He's going to explain his view. So 3, 2, 1, go.
So these are the openings, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are here to debate the most contentious issue of our time. And I know exactly what Stitch is going to do. He's going to come up here and give you a free fire and brimstone sermon. He's going to tell you that abortion is the unaliving of human beings. He's just going to tell you it is moral atrocity. He's going to tell you that justice demands we stop it. And I have bad news for Stitch. I'm going to take away his entire speech because I grant it. I grant you the premise, Stitch. Let's assume for this debate that you are 100% right. It is a life. It is a child. It is a tragedy of the highest order. It is a moral sin. I am not here to argue biology with you. By granting you that moral high ground, I'm shifting the burden of proof entirely onto your shoulders. Because if we agree the house is on fire, the only debate left is about how to put it out. You want to try extinguishing the fire by pew-pewing at the frames with a pew-pewer. I want to use a fire hose. So here is the burden you must carry today. You must prove to this audience and myself that your method, criminalization, police, and prisons actually save more lives than my method, which is stewardship, economics, and support. You can't do that. Because we have the evidence. We know what happens when you do it your way, when you ban abortions without fixing the poverty that drives it. The rate does not go down. It just goes underground. Women unalive in back alleys. Black markets thrive. You don't stop the unaliving. You just hide the bodies so you can feel self-righteous about the law. But it gets way worse. By granting your premise that this is murder, I want to show you the absurdity of your own solution. If it is truly murder in the legal sense, then you are demanding a police state to enforce your law against the abortion pill. You cannot just trust women because murderers lie. So you must investigate every single miscarriage. You must monitor the male. You must treat every grieving mother in the ER as a suspect until proven innocent. Is that justice you are preaching, Stitch? Do you want to stand here and tell these people that you are willing to send a SWAT team to a 19-year-old girl's house because she took a pill out of desperation? If you are willing to do that, the law is a bluff. If you are willing to do that, you are a tyrant, which is it? My approach is different. I don't want to use the law to punish the desperate. I want to use stewardship to remove the desperation. We know the data. The number one driver of abortion is financial fear. Women are terrified of the cost. My plan? We zero out the cost of birth. We guaranteed paid leave. We provide a monthly dividend for every child. We make it so that no woman ever has to choose between her livelihood and her baby. When you do that, the abortion clinics empty out, not because the sheriff shut them down, but because the mothers didn't need them anymore. So, Stitch, here is your problem. My plan actually saves the babies. Your plan just still fills the prisons. My plan reduces the evil by removing the temptation, which is exactly how the Lord taught us to pray. Lead us not into temptation. Your plan tries to beat the sin out of people with a government stick, which is exactly how the Pharisees tried to rule. So when you come up to this debate, don't give us the sanctity of life speech. I already gave it for you. Instead, look at this audience in the eye and explain why you prefer a policy that fails to stop abortion but succeeds in destroying freedom. Explain to us why you are so obsessed with being the prosecutor that you have forgotten how to be the neighbor. I am for the cure, and you are for the cage. And unless you can prove that your cage saves more lives than my cure, which history says you can't, then you have already lost this debate. The floor is yours, though, Stitch. Tell us what or who you want to arrest. I can see the rest of my time.
Okay, I'm gonna set a timer. That was good. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start a timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So I just want to start out by saying that I understood. I mean, we've had conversations before, and I understand that the concessions are that it is alive, that it is human, that it does provide value. However, this idea that providing a law that limits the access to abortion is somehow providing a strong hand towards women, I find that to be very ignorant, in the sense that you can have two things at once. You can have the stewardship, you can have the support, you can have the empathy for women who may be misled, while also saying that if you take this action, if you take the action of harming children, then the action of you harming children should be followed by a response of consequence. And I find it interesting that in the open statement of Genesis, he makes the presumption that it's just the idea of just providing a punishment. It's not providing a punishment. It is providing what I would believe to be equity. If the idea is that we are equal in our life, in our property, in our state of being, right? Then the actions of a person taking the life of someone else, right, would be that you're giving up your own, that you are forfeiting your own. Also, if we're going to talk about women who are more likely to get abortions versus women who aren't. Women who are impoverished are actually more likely to keep their children, right? Women who are of higher standards actually are more likely to get abortions. Women who have more capacities in terms of wealth and economic stability. So when we say, well, no, women who are getting abortions are those with financial stress, none of the data shows that. All the data shows is that people who are in lower tax brackets, lower economic stability, are more likely to look for building children, having families. If that is the case, then the argument cannot be for economic stability. Okay, it cannot be for the fear of economic instability. However, I just don't see how providing a strong arm towards women who do harm to children is therefore wrong, or I don't see how it's therefore misplaced. I do believe that if women are ignorant, if women, because that's the argument is that poor women, they're ignorant, they don't know what they're doing, they don't acknowledge that what they're doing is harmful. If that is the case, does ignorance override accountability? Does it override consequence for any actions that they may take? Do we fault the men who grow up in a society or in societies in which it's normalized for them to like younger girls, 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 13-year-olds? Do we fault these men for going for these younger girls when it's a custom within their society to do so? Do we put a stop to it? Do we criminalize it? Do we criminalize the men that come into this country who are of that culture and where it's normalized for them to be with children? In my world, yes, we would criminalize them. We would provide some sort of consequence. It doesn't matter their ignorance, because ignorance doesn't override accountability and consequence. Um, so I'm more than comfortable to answer Genesis. I'm more than comfortable in looking at everybody in the eye and saying that even if they're ignorant to the fact of whether or not they're harming children, they should 100% have a consequence, whether that's jail time. I've argued plenty of times that it should be death penalty. I'm more than comfortable in saying that that should be the case. That doesn't take away the fact that we may provide some sort of stewardship or some sort of support for women who may be struggling. Nobody's saying that there has to be a whole SWAT team. And I also think it's completely disingenuous to say that you would have to look into these people as always being the perpetrators of crimes, right? When there's an investigation, for example, of spontaneous abortions, that isn't always the case. And we don't look at people as being the perpetrators just automatically offset. We look at them as people who may be of innocence or of guilty as neutral. And the reason for that is because it allows for an investigation to actually unfold. So to make that claim is just an emotional argument, doesn't really provide some sort of substantial, I would say substantial value towards the conversation.
All right. So we're gonna go into the 50-minute cross examination. I'm gonna set the time up. So both of them will go back and forth, defending their positions and questioning each other. If the time need be, we'll make it, of course, longer. Go ahead.
So Stitch, you mentioned that within my view, and I think that this is a bit of a straw man, so I wanted to address this right away. So maybe we can come to both an understanding. You said that, in my view, it almost demonstrates that women are ignorant. Can you go ahead and tell me what your definition of ignorant is?
Like they don't understand. Yeah, so it's just like when they don't understand like the consequence of something or the actions that are being that are taking place.
Okay. So where in my
so-
opener did I state that a woman is going to be not understanding that the abortion is going to be acting in the unalivement of her child?
Right. So when you say, yeah, so just to be clear, I wasn't just responding to just your opener right now. I was responding to prior stances as well, in which you have said, unless you want to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct, in which you've said that women may be manipulated within our society to believe that what they're doing is good. Okay. Is that
Yeah, yeah.
something that you have
So
said?
I will correct you on this because I think that this is vastly kind of like blown out of proportion. I would take it to the case that some woman might be, I guess, manipulated in the sense that dehumanizes the fetus itself. I can acknowledge that some women might be under this worldview, but I would take it to be the general case, which we can actually refer to like the Guttmacher Institute with their study of reasons U.S. women have abortions, quantitative and qualitative perspectives, that they found that 73% of women cite cannot afford a baby as a primary reason for abortion. The fact that they even acknowledge that this thing is going to be a baby, and that 73% of these women who engage in these abortions are doing so because they can't afford the baby, I think demonstrates that they knowingly understand that this thing is something that is human and alive.
That it's not human and alive. Yeah, but again, so you would acknowledge that you would agree with the statement in which you acknowledge that some woman would be ignorant to the fact.
I think on a small commodity of individuals, like I would say, it's probably more
Then it
likable.
wouldn't be a straw man, just to be clear. And secondly, I don't
Well, I think
provide.
that you're still
I don't think
misrepresenting the
there's any
position.
value. Well, I
This would
don't
still
think
be a
any.
misrepresentation
It's
of
not, well, it's
the
not a misrepresentation in
hmm
its entirety because I didn't provide. Why are we just letting everybody up? I'm just confused on that protect. And secondly, I also have a problem with the indication that just because under a study you say that the number one factor that women are naming is financial stability. How can we measure that to it being the case in which financial stability is the factor and not an excuse, for example?
Wait, even if I can grant you, well, I guess like first let's go and clarify what you mean by excuse. Like, are you saying that these women themselves are lying that they can't afford
Well,
these
I'm saying
children?
there's no way to test whether or not they can actually afford a child or not,
Well, I mean, I would
right?
say
And,
that
and
there could
so
be,
and so when
I
we
guess that
actually
there
look
could
at
be
the
some kind of inductive reasoning, but what's going to be
what
necessary?
do you
Like,
mean inductive reasoning? You can't form an inductive reasoning on
yeah.
speculation
So, like for instance, if we look,
based on a survey.
yeah, if we look at like the amount of abortions which individuals have pertaining to like I guess like the class or like the rate of poverty, we find that the more
Who has
impoverished
more children? People in poverty
societies.
or people who are
Sure,
in higher tax brackets?
I can grant you that that people have a lot of smecks when they're fucking poor, and this could
But that's not what
result
I
in
asked you. I'm
having more
asking you who
children.
keeps their children more. Is it going to be people in
Yeah,
poverty
I'm
or is it
granting.
going to be
Yeah,
people?
Stitch.
Okay, then
I'm
it just
granting
seems to
you
be
that.
the
Yeah,
then it seems to be
Stitch.
the then it seems to be the case
Okay, quit
that
spurging
poverty
out.
wouldn't be the answer, right?
Okay, you have a unique way of contributing without actually adding much. So let me go ahead and clarify this
Well, I
again.
added a very much to the conversation
You
already.
added a very much. That's very
I
interesting.
added very much is
Anyways,
what I
what I was
said, just to be
saying,
very
right?
clear. But you can't make
hmm
the argument that it has to do with some sort of
So we
income
going to crash out
instability.
again?
Who's
Okay.
crashing out? This is a
Yeah.
debate.
Yeah.
This is a debate.
I understand this is a
Oh, if we're
debate,
just gonna
right? So
start out right away with this bullshit, we're not gonna have the debate. Like
I
this
mean,
shit
I'm
is
fine having the
retarded.
debate. I'm just
This is
saying
like
that
remedial as fuck. This is a back
maybe
and
you should allow
forth.
me to answer your questions instead
Okay,
of
then
trying
say that,
to
but don't start with the
yeah.
fucking rhetorics for what?
So trying to bull rush the conversation. So what I was
Nobody's even
saying,
bull rushing the conversation. I'm
okay, so
responding to
Stitch,
what you're saying.
calm down.
Bro, holy shit. No, we're not gonna do that. Protect, we're not gonna do that. Like, come on.
All right,
Like, are we
It's
serious?
okay.
all right. Allow Genesis to go on, then Stitch can respond to your
Thank
points.
you. Yeah, so I can acknowledge that these individuals in which are having children at high rates in impoverished areas can also be having abortions at high rates as well, considering the fact that when we look into like the middle class or the upper class, they're going to be tied up with like things like career. So a lot of them end up having like marriages later on in life, children later on in life because of like the engagement in which they have like to their set
But poor
job,
people have
right?
children. Poor people have children. So
No fucking
economic
shit.
factor,
That's I'm not saying that.
instability would not be a factor of them getting abortions.
Yeah, well, hold on. I'm not saying that that poor people don't have children. Obviously, it's going
No,
to be
you're
the
saying
case
that
that they engage
economic
in
standards
actions.
is the factor in which people are are the reasons why people are getting
Yeah.
abortions.
So
But
I can.
what we just
Mhm.
acknowledge is that poor people economic factor would not be if poor people are having the children more than people who are wealthy who are actually getting abortions more, then
Wait.
economic factors would not be the answer, right?
So Stitch, could it be the case that the reason why abortions are going to be so high within like the impoverished area is also the same case to why the impoverished area are having a lot of children because they're fucking a lot?
Okay, they can be fucking a lot as wealthy. People fuck a lot, even if they're wealthy. Okay, but you're not really providing a rebuttal to the end because in your opening statement, you said that the reasons why you would view one of the reasons is because of economic instability. But if we acknowledge that people are having more children even while being poor, and people who are having more abortions are wealthy, then this is like this. It's like doesn't really provide any value towards your argument.
I muted Genesis because there is an echo in the background. You can continue.
Well, you should have muted him when he was interrupting before. That's when you should have muted him. But I get told to shut up, right?
Okay, you can respond to Stitch's point.
I can give you multiple arguments. Like, for instance,
removing the argument.
Yeah. So, for instance, we can also point to like how within impoverished areas, the access for affordable and good healthcare, the access for affordable contraceptives or good contraceptives, sexual education. These things could also lead to them having a lot of SMECs and having a lot of children during unwanted pregnancies as well. I don't necessarily understand how like this is going to be a contention though, because I do have studies like Guttmacher, which you refuse to actually attend with, where it is going to be the case that 73% of women cite that they cannot afford a baby.
There's no way to test. There's no way to test
Mhm.
whether or not these anecdotals are true or not. It's a survey.
Well,
And
it's
regardless
just
of the
it's just
fact-
going to be
and regard-
analytic.
here's the problem though
Mhm.
with one of your statements is that you said that contraceptives provide more of an inclination to have sex. So does a multitude of other things. Okay, that may be correct. That all of these things may do this.
I said lack
okay?
of contraceptives
but
would result in more childbirths
no,
or unwanted
well, not
pregnancies.
necessarily. Wait, that doesn't even make any sense. So when we
Mhm.
introduce contraceptives, for example, like sex education, did births go up or down for younger
When
generations?
we instituted sexual education and contraceptives, like pertaining to the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment, where they provided free IUDs and
So
implants to low income
you're not gonna
women.
answer my question.
This
Holy
this is
fucking
answering
shit.
your question.
It's not
I'm
answering
telling
my
you that
question.
there's I'm telling you that
asking me
there's
a
already a
question,
study
you're not
on
answering
this.
the question.
Yeah, calm down. I'm
Yeah,
telling you that there's already a
been
study on
studies
this.
on this.
Calm down,
Okay.
buddy. Just let me
There's
answer,
been
right?
studies.
There's already a study on this
Holy
that
shit.
demonstrates how if you have if you have individuals that give free IUDs and implants to low income women, the teen abortion rates drop by about 54%, and the teen birth rate drops about 40%, just by implicating the
Okay,
contraceptives.
wait. What study is this?
Yeah, so this is going to be the Colorado Miracle. I can't exactly. I think it's going to be
What
like
is the methodology that they use in the study?
the methodology would just be. I think it's going to be following a class of women around.
A class of women.
4,000.
About
I
how
think.
many women?
Yeah, I think about 4,000 women in the state of Colorado. And then so they took like the rate and compared it to the national rate of that year as well.
So they took the rate of these 4,000 women and compared it to the national rate.
Yeah. I think it's more in depth than that. I don't.
So what are they comparing? What are the
I wouldn't-
variables exactly that they're comparing amongst these women?
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily remember like all the details of this. Where I mean, I kind of
Okay,
had
so
like
you're
a day
using a
prepared
study
for
that
this.
you don't fully understand.
I would understand the results of this study. I mean, if you want, I can pull up the study and we can look at it together.
Studies don't actually. Well, just to be clear,
Mhm.
studies, just because you can read the conclusion, which would be the end result, does not mean that the study is accurate, right?
Not necessarily. So what I'm saying is that I didn't have enough time to actually memorize the entirety of the study. I'm more than willing to pull up that study for you if you'd like to go through it and look at how they instituted the study.
Well, I would expect you, like, I don't want to have to do your homework for you and go through the study, but like, if you're gonna bring up the
Right.
study, I would implore you to understand the study before you bring it up. Like,
Well, I think
that's like the entire point. The
yeah,
entire
so
point
I mean, I think
of bringing
yeah,
up
so
a
Stitch,
study
I
is
think that
you've
this
done
could be
your
solved.
research.
I think that this could be solved logically. Would you say that would logically follow that if we introduce some kind of like pregnancy preventer to individuals that might not have had access to this or might not have financial access to this and made it more financially available for them, and therefore the more people are going to implicate these things in which prevent pregnancies, that these would decrease the amount of pregnancies and abortions?
Not necessarily, no. I think it incentivizes people to have sex more, right? And we've actually done studies on that as well, and we can bring up those as well. But just on a reduction of logic, right? When you institute sex education, like they did in the 1960s, 1970s, we actually saw a spike in teen pregnancies. We saw a spike in sex in general being out of marriage sex. Let's just see
Well,
that.
I can just
being
ask
had
you the
amongst
same
people.
question: is
Right, so like-
what is the study that you're referring to?
So like Well, I'm just saying we can just use a reduction of logic. I'm just gonna use a
Well, I
reduction.
don't think that this logically
So
follows
like,
though, because
well, you can just say that you
Mhm.
don't think it logically follows, but if you provide access for people to have
you
intercourse
know,
without going through the
yes,
ramifications of
right.
having, so you're
I'm
just gonna
sure.
interrupt the entire holy fucking
No,
shit.
what I'm saying is
Well, that's
that you're
fine. So
not
I'm just gonna
actually
All
giving
right,
things
overspeak
all
you.
right.
I'm
To be
just gonna
fair,
overspeak you. Is what I'm
hold
gonna
on.
do.
To be fair, last time, so I'm gonna let Stitch go on at this point, and then Genesis can respond uninterrupted, so Stitch can finish his point.
Yeah, so just to be clear, right, when you provide access for people to have sex without ramifications, without consequence, it does therefore lead to more sex. We know this to be the case. And again, right, I can bring up the studies for you. I can absolutely do that if you really want me to. However, right, I don't think this really speaks to the core issue of what we're actually talking about. I think we've made it about whether or not we need to provide access for women to be able to spread their legs and have premarital sex. I just don't find that to be intuitive to allow within society. Our argument right now should be whether or not it's moral, even if they don't have, let's just say necessary access to these contraceptives, whether or not it would be moral to allow them to have these abortions. I'm saying irrespective of what they're going through or what they've whether or not they have access
how
to
does
the
this pertain to my
contraceptives,
argument,
they should
Stitch?
absolutely 100%. Okay, so this is the problem. You complained about me interrupting you because this is a quote unquote structured debate, right? When it was supposed to be open dialogue for 50 minutes, okay? And then now you're doing the exact same thing. So are you gonna act like a man and keep your word, or are you just gonna keep doing whatever you want to do in terms of this panel?
You have a rare talent for speaking at length without actually distributing the facts that I'm presenting at you, and that's what
I'm
I'm
not
having a problem
distributing.
with.
I can
Is
agree.
I'm allowing
Listen,
you
you're
to.
not listening. You're not
Mhm.
listening to what I'm telling you. I'm saying
Well, it's
everything
not
that
that
you're
I'm not
stating
listening. It's just
doesn't
that you're not
actually
really addressing the
contend.
argument.
Yeah, but anything that you're stating, right?
Mhm.
Everything that you're stating doesn't actually contend with anything that we actually are talking about. I can just
Sure,
agree
it
with
does.
let's just say I agree with you. Let's just say I say yes, providing contraceptives lower the amounts of abortion. Right? And let's
Cool.
just say these women don't have these contraceptives. What
So
makes
are
it
you
moral
saying? Are
for
you
them to
saying
get
that?
abortions?
Are
What
you
makes it
saying that
moral for
making
them
it?
to
Yeah.
what
So are you
makes it
making? Are you?
moral?
Hold on. Just
What makes
clarifying.
it moral?
It's just a clarifying question, Stitch.
What makes
Just
it
a clarifying
moral for
question.
them to get abortions?
Yeah, just a clarifying question, Stitch. Are you agreeing that lowering or making contraceptives more accessible is going to lower abortions? Are you
No, I
agreeing to
don't
that?
agree with that. I'm just giving you
Okay,
the
so what's your
argument.
contention?
I'm giving you the argument, and so we can continue
Holy
on with
Dodge,
the
what's
main
the
point.
contention?
It's not a holy dodge. I'm giving. Do you know what giving
Okay,
you
so are
the
you
argument
granting it? That's what
means?
I'm asking. Are you granting?
Granting you
Okay,
something
cool.
doesn't mean that I agree with it. You understand that, right?
Okay,
Or
cool.
you
So for the
refute it?
sake of the argument,
Okay,
you're
so
going to
I'm granting
grant.
you. So I'm
Mhm.
granting you whatever you want to say about the contraceptives. I'm granting you that. What makes it moral for these women to therefore get abortions?
Wait, you understand? Wait, you understand? In the beginning of my argument, I already granted and agreed that abortions are going to be immoral. There's no
Wait,
contention.
so they're immoral. So what
Hmm.
makes it so? So I'm saying I'm confused in what you're saying. Here, you're saying that even though they're immoral, they should be allowed to do the abortions.
Oh my gosh, you have a unique way of actually contributing without adding much. So
Bro, holy shit! Are
which
you
is very
gonna
interesting.
fucking argue? Are you
No,
gonna
it's
debate?
it's it's funny because you're not
Like,
actually
no, we're not
tracking.
doing.
So
We're not
let me
doing
go ahead
this.
and
Like, we
restate this.
agreed to a respectful debate. If you're not gonna
Yes,
have a respectful
I'm
debate,
I'm
then I'm
trying to be
leaving.
as respectful as
I'm
possible,
leaving. No,
Stitch.
because every other word that you have to say,
So
you
you're
have
gonna
something
hold it
to say about me.
hostage? So you're
You
just gonna
have
hold the
something
debate
to say
hostage?
about me every
Okay,
other word. Are we
okay.
gonna have a respectful debate or not?
Yes, we're having a respectful debate, but you just keep
No, you're not, because every other
steamrolling the
word you want to say
conversation.
Okay,
some slick
okay.
shit. So are we
I'm
gonna
gonna
have the
intervene
fucking
here.
debate or not?
I'm gonna intervene here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna allow Stitch to finish that point, and then Genesis can
Yeah,
respond.
protect, but there's no point if every single other word he's gonna say some slick ass fucking remark. We agreed to a respectful debate, a structured debate, okay, initially. So if he's not gonna respect that, first of all, it was open dialogue for 50 minutes. It wasn't no, oh, you get a timer, I get a timer. It was a 50 minutes open dialogue between the both of us. I never even agreed to have the contest Candy up here. Yes, she's up here. So
All
I don't
right.
understand why we're just changing the
Okay,
fucking
can we stop
rules
with the meta
in the middle
conversation?
of
Get back
fucking
to the debate.
All
debating.
right.
Why are
All
we
right.
changing the rules, Project, in the middle of fucking debating?
All right.
And then I
This
have
is
to
the
put up
rules
with the
we agreed
disrespect
to.
from this guy.
All right. This is the rules we agreed to. 50 minutes. I would like you
Of
guys.
open dialogue, Project.
Yes.
Now he wants it to be structured. Now he gets to interrupt me
Yes.
and wants to complain when I do it to him.
Yes, it is open dialogue. You guys are responding and addressing each other's
Bro,
points.
holy fucking shit, Project. This is the problem that I have with you, Project. Because you don't keep it. You
Okay,
don't keep
enough
it
with the meta
100.
conversation,
You
bro.
know
Let's
that
just
our
get back
fucking
to the debate.
conversations in Discord, when we have the conversation
Bitch, come on.
about
Yes, this
having
is
this
an open
debate,
dialogue.
we
This is so
said that it was a
unprofessional.
50 minutes open dialogue, right? And we agreed
Yes.
that it was going to be respectful. But
It's
all
just
I've been getting is
running down
constant
the clock at this
disrespect
point.
from this old ass man beside me.
Dude, I'm 27 in like 10 days.
All right,
I'm not that
obviously,
Congratulations,
old.
all right,
you act like a
enough.
fucking child.
All right,
Congratulations.
obviously, in the
That's a
debates,
contradiction.
there's going to be some interrupting. Obviously, there's going to be some.
Bro, holy fucking shit,
All right,
Project.
just continue the
I cannot
conversation.
respect it.
There's obviously going to be some.
W
No
concession?
way. Did he just run?
W concession, then I guess. Holy shit.
There's obviously going to be some interrupting.
Do we even need judgments? Like he conceded.
All right, I'm just gonna end the timer.
I guess Q&As now?
Whatever's left, I guess. There's obviously
was-
going to be some interrupting in a debate.
That was fucking horrible. Holy shit.
Like, you didn't address any part of my argument. You didn't even catch that I granted that abortion is morally impermissible.
Bro, that was
I apologize for that, guys. Not a good should have intervened there, but I guess that was expected. Obviously, if it's a debates, there's going to be some interrupting.
It's a blood sport debate. Why is he trying to hold the panel hostage? That's what I'm wondering.
I mean, there's really no point in starting a poll. That was completely chaos.
Yeah, I mean, let's go to judging. I mean, I think I'd probably give that one to Genesis. You know, it wasn't, very close debate, by the way. Very, very close. Substance for Stitch was about a 2. For Genesis, it was an 8. Openings, I gave Genesis an 8. I gave Stitch a 3. Rhetoric, I'm not even gonna comment on that. And then, obviously Genesis won because of concession.
Yeah, you can come up to give your comments. I think his comments when he said that, I think that was kind of insane. I always have judges on all of my debates. Like, I probably should have told him that, but like, I've had judges on my last 3 debates.
I do just want to flag that Empathy predicted this crash out. He asked me to flag it, but I want to flag it because it's actually fucking hilarious.
It's already recorded. It's already going to be on YouTube. It's already going to be on my YouTube channel. It's already recorded.
I can't wait to watch this on YouTube.
This shit is not even worth posting, bro.
Yeah, it isn't, but yeah, every debate I have has formal judges. Like, I mean, I know he hasn't been in my lives in like months, but literally every debate I have has had formal. I guess I should put the guest request. You can make some comments about what you heard. Ask any questions from Genesis, even though you didn't even hear his position. We got a lot of people.
Hey, Chase, what's going on, man?
All right, Chase, what do you have to say about? Okay, we have a lot of people. What do you have to
All my
say?
goats are on panel. All my goats are coming.
Okay, what do you have to say about what you heard?
I have to go to bed in a minute. Do you mind if I just go real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say that Genesis slammed. Stitch obviously lost. I mean, he ran, so he obviously lost, but didn't engage with the argument whatsoever. Literally just ignored the entirety of Genesis's opening. Tried to attack him on something that he never said on the panel. Not during this debate. Tried to bring up things from the past. I mean, clear fucking W for Genesis. If you disagree with it, then you can debate me on it later.
All right, anybody else?
Debating judgments is so funny. That shit is hilarious.
I do want to go next. Yeah, so I came in less than 30 seconds before Stitch left. So, I mean, given the fact that he did leave before the game, I have prima facie justification to give Genesis the win. So I'm just gonna put that out there. That in virtue of that fact, yeah, Genesis won. I wasn't there for opening, but I'm gonna assume since Stitch left that Genesis won everything, and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna say.
All right, the next person, I believe it's BT3 was here. What are the other comments about what you just heard?
Yeah, just kind of reiterating what everyone else said. I've never seen a formal debate where someone literally left the debate. So that was pretty funny, and yeah, W Genesis.
Not only left like 10 minutes
Thank
in
you.
too, like literally only 10 minutes in. I believe Yes was next here.
Yeah, so I was under the impression that they were speed running logical fallacies. I thought Stitch got the win on that one, because he hit all the logical fallacies before Genesis did. I think my favorite part was when Stitch started playing the victim card in the middle of a formal debate. So yeah, I'm unfortunately against Genesis on this one.
Yeah. Any. Let's just before we go on to the next person. Any future points from here? Do not cry and appeal to me. I'm the host. I'm moderating. Do not cry to me. I'm not gonna bail you out of the debates. Just like
If I was the host, I would have dead ass told him to shut the fuck up. Like if I were you, Protect, that was like really bad.
yeah. Like I don't want to hear the complaining. This is what you agreed to. I don't want to hear it. All right. Paris is the next person with to say about what you just heard.
Right. I mean, I was here from the beginning of the debate. I saw both of the openings, everything. I just want to flag right that Genesis put out a very concise, very well written opening, and then Stitch was just kind of there, right? And then it got to the cross, where we could see that Stitch clearly he was lost in the sauce. Basically, he didn't really know what he was talking about. 15 minutes after the debate starts, he realizes that this is not a moral debate. Apparently, that this is actually about the pragmatics. I think that was gold. The whole time he did not know what he was debating about. And then the second point is that he kept complaining about interruptions. It seems like he was kind of confused how after interrupting the person talking, the person who was talking first was still talking. That's really weird. I wonder how that happened, how his sentence started in the middle of his interlocutor's sentence. That was kind of really interesting. And then insulting one of the judges, Kendi, here. That was also very, very respectful from him. Love that
I was gonna
too.
say, sorry guys, it's my fault. I shouldn't have
Yeah,
showed
bro,
up.
for real. Free me and
That was
Candy, bro. I don't know why
gold.
you was making fun of me and Candy, bro.
Yeah, it's my fault. It's our fault.
Yeah, they have bad blood supposedly. We'll just leave that there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So what was that debate
probably
on?
not do it on the middle of the debate. It was about the pragmatics of abortion and which is best to mitigate the issue.
I want to rephrase that. It was supposed to be about the pragmatics.
Yeah.
I just,
Oh
I, yeah.
We didn't.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Is we didn't even get far enough. That I was the judge. I was gonna say, well, it
Yeah,
lasted like 2.5 minutes. There's not that much to judge.
Yeah, the only thing you could say is like the intros, but like it's not really enough to come up with consensus in my view.
Well, I think it was enough. But that's just my personal opinion, obviously.
Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry for that. I think the next debate, hopefully, that was kind of I kind of expected this to happen. With Stitch.
He's on his period. Okay.
It's in Stitch's ontology too that it's okay. We don't hate him for it.
He's gonna be crashing out at me. It's like you should have done this. It's like I again don't appeal to me during a debate. I'm not going to bail you out.
Next debate is about what Protect should have done during this debate.
Yeah, Stitch has like ontic dispositions to do like stupid shit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, that's my problem. That's my problem. I should have told him that there would be judges, but this is very last minute. I mean, every single debate I've had has had judges.
No. Protect. You don't have to tell him. That's fucking obvious. Like in every formal debate ever, there's judges. Like that's his fault.
I guess he didn't like the person who was the judge, but that was pretty crazy.
Who cares? Like, why does it change anything if there's judges?
It doesn't. That's
It
part of the
doesn't.
point.
We'll have
It
addressed that
doesn't.
before the debate too.
Thank you for the gifts.
I've never been. I've
Also,
never
yeah,
been like
I do
rude to
just want to
Stitch or
say
anything.
thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you so much. I know my judging, was very great, and oh, thank you for the gift stuff, UCC. You're getting coin mog, Genesis. Oh my god, this is really bad. You're getting dog walked.
Oh,
Who's sending me a galaxy so I can coin mog all of them right now?
He's mad
Well,
because
if you guys want to
I beat him in a
rewatch,
debate.
you guys want to rewatch this debacle,
Thank you for the gifts. Oh my gosh, stuff.
I'm gonna post it on YouTube. My channel is literally Protect Voiceless at YouTube. So you can
Can't
rewatch
wait.
this debacle.
Yeah, I'm gonna just thank all my gifters. Thank you, Cece. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you, Lafubu. Thank you, Fawn. Thank you, Paris. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
She's Dean Withers. Like, what's going on here?
Dear.
Yeah, I'm
For
gonna.
the
Thank you,
$20 on
Lafubu.
Venmo. Oh my gosh, W23. Thank you for the $20 on
Thank you,
Venmo.
Thank you for
Lafubu.
the
Thank you.
1,367 gifts on TikTok Live. Oh my god.
67!
Well, thanks everybody for joining.
67.
Hopefully the next debate here, we're trying to set it up between Genesis and Meatball. Hopefully that's gonna be
yeah.
Hopefully it lasts through the 10-minute
Thank
eternity.
you so much for the coins, WCC.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end. Thanks everybody for joining. We'll be back at this.
Yeah, Court
Bye.
obviously won that debate. I just want to flag that.
Cord won the debate.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So good night, everyone. Sorry for that. So I'm gonna post it on YouTube. Yeah.
Good night. Send me the link when you post it.
Yes, I will.
All right. Peace.
All right. See y'all. Like I said, it'll be on my YouTube channel. Should be my bio. You can DM me and I'll send it to you and I'll post it. So there you go. Thanks everybody for joining.